guys, this is Dennis Blocker, and I'm here in my garage where my man cave is, where I work on the LCI archive. I wanted to give you guys a glimpse into what's going on here, everything that's involved, from the getting reports to calling people, getting letters out, emails out, and I thought that maybe what I should do is make a video to kind of give everybody on Facebook and other venues an idea of what's going on, and try and inspire everybody to give that last bit of effort to help me out here, and the others that are working really hard on making this LCI archive something to remember for decades to come, and something very special for historians. I know that right now across America folks are working on reports for me. They're indexing them, and those come in daily through the email, and then I copy and paste those into a Word document file that historians are going to find very helpful. And all that stems from the times that I've gone to the archives in Washington, D.C. and other libraries throughout the country researching LCI materials. I found some of them very difficult to navigate, and those lessons that I learned from those experiences are put into place now with the LCI archive. It's going to be very user-friendly for historians and students of World War II in the future. I want to show you guys what the files look like, the working environment where I'm at, and kind of the progress that's being made thus far. And my hope is to inspire you all to provide some assistance to me that is very, very needed, and especially in the way of funds that we're going to need to make about 8 stand-up display boards featuring LCI men that were killed. As you can see, the one behind me here, the LCI men that were killed in action. And also there's going to be the different campaigns, the major campaigns from Normandy, the Italian campaigns, the Marianas, the Marshalls, Iwo Jima, Okinawa, the Philippines, New Guinea. All those are going to be featured at the LCA Archive dedication ceremony in Fredericksburg on March 9th, 2013. And we want to have display boards featuring each battle and giving some stats and some pictures, and we're going to have some video, and it's going to be very exciting. But I can't do it alone. I'm going to need some help, and that's the reason for the video. I'm trying to inspire you guys to help me out with some funds, and it's going to be for a good cause. I mean, what can we say? There's decades from now, historians are going to be using these materials to write about our fathers, our grandfathers. My daughter, perhaps one day she'll be there perusing and seeing documents related to her great-grandfather who was on LCIG 449 at Iwo Jima. So let's sit back, see what I've got, and I look forward to hearing from you guys. So this is what I was telling you about. This is where the man cave is, where I work on the LCI materials for the archive dedication, and also for my own research for my grandfather's unit that was at Iwo Jima and the Marshalls and the Marianas. But here's an idea of kind of what the display boards. These are ones that my family made for a ceremony we had in 2005 dedicated to LCI Group 8 and their battle at Iwo Jima, and they did a really good job on it. And this is exactly what I want to do, except for the campaigns, and have maps and kind of stats on men that were injured and so forth. Here is one of the boxes of LCI material. You'll see that this box is for LCIs 526 to 759, and when I open this, these are all archive materials, archive quality that I got from the museum in Fredericksburg. And you see that what I've done is these files are all by number and name. That's Leo Nowicki, LCI 661. I remember Leo approached me at one of the LCI reunions with lots and lots of material and pictures. And what I've done is at the museum in Fredericksburg, they gave me covers for all these photos, so they're all protected. You see the shine on the pictures there. These are all now have been preserved so that they'll not be historians in the future that pick them up or whatever. The oil from the fingers will not over time damage these pictures, but they are clean and good to go. And that's Leo Nowicki there from back in the old days, of course. And there are a lot of men that put together little memories of their time in the service. This is one such document from Russell Hartwell, who was on LCI 711. And something like this is just going to be so valuable to historians of the future. This is another type of box. Now this box here that I was just showing you, these are contributions from LCI men, things that they have sent me in the mail. Now this box here is individual ship files. These are going to be, most of them are going to be action reports, war diaries, deck logs, but there are also some items that I picked up from time to time and was able to uncover. And like for instance, this box will have LCIs 1 through 100, and so you can imagine there's going to be a lot of these boxes, and some of them I may need to have two. For instance, maybe one box will be 700 to 750 and 751 to 800 on the next box. But just to pull a file from here, this is LCI 1. And there is a report on the battle of theirs at Sicily. Muster rolls, newspaper articles from men that were on the ship. This one's mentioning Russell Stark, who was killed, something about his parents. This is a report from the loss of the LCI 1 that was lost in Tunisia by a German bomb. So we have this box, this one, this type, and then there's this one. Now this box is going to hold 8 by 10 pictures of LCIs. And once again, these have all got the sheer plastic coating covers so that they are not destroyed over time and do not lose their integrity. But this is another project that I've been working on that I need you guys' help with, that we want to print 100 of the best pictures, and if we get enough money, I'd like to print as many as possible. We have hundreds, over a couple thousand pictures just like these that we need to print, and that can only be done with you guys' help. Okay, so that should wrap it up. I want to show you a couple more things on the video and try and inspire you guys to help me out here. I really appreciate everything that everybody's done thus far. So many are helping me, sending me documents from their families. Some funds have already come in. We've got pictures coming in, emails, all kinds of information, and let's be sure that we do everything we can to honor the memory of our fathers and grandfathers who in some cases died in battle. But in the case of like my grandfather, who for the rest of his life after Iwo Jima would thrash around in his bed because of the nightmares that he received from that place, all the men that died that were on his ship. 21 men died on the LCI 449 at Iwo Jima. 22 were wounded out of a crew of 70. My grandfather was right in the midst of them and didn't get a scratch, and it bothered him to the day he died. In fact, he couldn't even sleep with my grandmother because of all his thrashing and kicking and punching in the night. I remember as a kid walking by his room and seeing his sheets all crumpled up in the middle of the bed, and Grandma going in and making his bed every morning because he had thrashed around so much. Let's be sure that their sacrifice and what they did is not forgotten. Let's not get 20 years down the road and find that there's no LCI association, that no one is bothered to keep that memory and their sacrifice alive for our children and for my grandchildren and great-grandchildren. So let's do everything we can to get this done and to do it right. But I cannot do it by myself. I need your help.